to my YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Any donation will be truly appreciated. So let me tell something. The people in this building, they're a bum ass motherfucker. Okay? I'm talking what I'm reminding my business. I hear someone like, I don't know how to say it. They like digging a hole or whatever. And then I'm like, why is it smelling like weed in my apartment? Look at this. Y'all think I'm lying? Like I said, look, the landlord got me a filter, right? Look, the landlord got me a filter. You see when it's like that, that's mean the air is not qualified. So that's how I know when someone is smoking. Okay? Okay? Like I said, I'm having a conversation over there. And that's why I don't like this apartment because it's like very thin. You know, people will be mining. I'm having a conversation about, a potential someone I knew might be gay or whatever. And I know the neighbor next door, he's gay because it's like two guys. Okay. So it's weird because I'm hearing like someone like, kind of digging a hole, so that the weed could come in my apartment. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have time to be lying. Look, I have the filter to prove it. Look, I got the filter to prove it right here. Okay. Look, it's going down. It's going down. Why? And see, you see, I got a newborn. You see, I got a newborn. So why is it doing that? Think about it. Why is it doing that? Okay, that's what I'm saying. People are so wicked in this building. Okay, I was in the process of leaving, but they called ACS on me on false accusation. Like I said, I used to smoke, but I don't smoke anymore because I have a newborn. You understand what I mean? This place is so toxic. It has so many negative energy that I even called the domestic hotline, and they full. That's why I don't understand. It's like people are trying to set me up for real. It's like, yo, I am trying to leave, and I'm stuck. I contacted the landlord. I did the 311. I put the tick on the door. I contacted the super. I even contacted my caseworker so they could process my transfer request and fix it so I could leave this place because, like I said, I have an order of protection. And I asked the judge, I said, Judge, can I leave because I do not feel comfortable in my own home? I feel like I'm being attacked. Like I said, y'all want to say, like I said, the stupid cop, 2 times there's like, you lying. I said, I don't have time to lie. Look. Let me show you again. Look, let me show you again. That's why I'm recording. Look, you see that? I have a filter, right? The landlord got me that. Yo, that shit was going down. Okay? Okay? This apartment, the wall is so thin. People are listening to like I said, the gay ass nigga. And like I said, I don't have nothing against gay. Okay. I like girls too. I like bad bitch too. You know what I'm saying? I don't like stupid ass, dumb ass bitch. I like real boss bitch. Okay. I'm a boss bitch, my shit. But yo, the guy is so miserable. He dig a hole. Cause I'm like, why am I here? He dig a hole and he's smoking his weed so the weed can enter into my apartment. Like I said, look. I'm gonna put everybody on black. Look. I have a newborn. You know I have a newborn. That's wicked. That's wicked. And like I said, I was in the process of leaving. But no, they want to make false accusation and call ACS on me. Like I said, look, I don't even smoke. But look. I know they're smoking. Look. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. The fucking gay ass fucking neighbor next door. And I know he gay because there's two motherfuckers. One, he's respectful. One, he's respectful. I see he's smoking his weed. He go outside actually. Another one, he's a big ass dude, and I don't know what his problem is. But like I said, okay. Let me tell you something. I don't have time to be fighting with y'all dumbass motherfuckers because I'm going somewhere. I'm going. Matter of fact, I don't have the time to be lying because for my investment management company, okay, they double verify my information. So that's why they're trying to get me locked up. But you wicked. Y'all wicked. So I'm gonna keep posting that shit on YouTube because the dumbass pitch police officer said I'm lying. I said, bitch, I don't have time to be lying. Matter of fact, for me to be a investment management company, they double verify my record all the time. So you see how people are wicked? You see how people are wicked? I'm like, why it smell like weed? Why does it smell like weed? Why does it smell like weed? Think about me. I don't even smoke. I used to smoke. I don't even smoke because I have a baby. Like I said, I'm being disrespected in my own home. My apartment is paid. Why am I being harassed? Why am I being... Because they're jealous. They're jealous. Yo, let me tell you something. I had everything and I lost everything. I lost everything. You know? While everybody had their stimulus check for the government, everybody was drinking, dropping like it's hot, yeah, buying clothes, yeah, polo, yeah. I said, yo, fuck that shit, man. Let me take that money and make an investment. Don't get mad at me because I'm trying to get out of the hood. You understand what I mean? That's wicked. The motherfucker, I heard it. He's like digging a hole so the weed could come in my apartment. So 1045 Ward LLC. This is gonna be a big lawsuit. Already there, y'all being disrespectful. I'm tired of it. Okay. I wrote an email. Okay. I warn you about the neighbor across the street because she probably fucked my baby father. Because it's funny because I spoke to a neighbor that used to be downstairs and she was talking about the girl in apartment 2A. So they were saying that, oh yeah, her baby father, her baby father and the dumbass bitch on 2A, they used to hang out together, smoke weed. And she was like, she didn't like that because she was like, yo, why are you hanging out with my baby father? I was like, damn, the bitch is a hood rat. She liked the attention, so she be fucking everybody. So I guess she fucked my baby father, but they want to say I'm crazy. Okay, but that's funny. How come the neighbor that used to be downstairs is confirming my thought? That's the thing. I have a strong intuition, but you know you need proof in this country. And then you could tell I'm emotionally abused because I keep talking about this shit, and she was like, Ernesta, it's not. She was like, you are a good mom. My therapist said that. Even the lady, I go to physical therapy, right? I was going through something. I was so mad at an old friend because I'm like, yo, give me $20, I'll give it back to you. The motherfucker is like, oh, we need to chill. I'm like, nigga, I ain't got time to be chilling with you. Yo, send me that fucking $20 so I can give it to you. You stupid bitch. She was like, yo, you know what? She said, here, I'll give you the $20. She was like, make sure you don't take the train because the train is not safe. I said, oh, thank you so much, man. I said, when I got the money, I'll give it to you. Every time I'm at the physical therapy, she see me with my son. I told her my situation. She was like, what? I was like, yeah. The motherfucker broke my window. He broke my window. I was pregnant. I waited until winter time. I was like, you know, you got to give me the money to fix the fucking window, right? You know what the bitch told me? You know what he told me? He said, put duct tape on the fucking window. They even giving me the money to fix it. She was like, man, what's your name? I said, Ernesta Duro. She said, oh, you know I work for the ACS, right? I was like, really? She was like, yeah, when you go to family court, come and see me. Like I said, I got your picture. Oh, and I saw your bum ass mom slash girlfriend, the bitch with the fake ass. I saw her TikTok account, so I took a picture of her. I'm telling you, I'm gonna go to the news. I'm gonna go to it because the disrespect. The disrespect. Like I said, even my therapist was like, yo, that's crazy you going to that. I said, yeah. I was in the process of leaving and they called ACS on my fucking ass. Okay. The guy hacked my phone, hacked my camera, hacked my Bluetooth. You know what I'm saying? The bum ass neighbor across, I think he's a fucking pedophile because every time I talk, he talking about 14-year-old girl. And that's why I said, yo, nigga, I don't play with that shit, son. I don't play with that. Yo, you thought you was gonna get close to me and my son? You stupid bitch. You see, now it's clear. He's a stupid motherfucker. Look, now it's clear. Yeah. Now it's fucking clear. It's getting clear now. Stupid bitch. Yo, I'm telling you, Michael, yo, the dumbass motherfucker, he said, yo, put duct tape on the... I was like, ah! Yo, when I was pregnant, he was like, get an abortion. I was like, no. He said, why? You want a baby with curly hair? The dumb bitch at 2A, she said, you ain't nobody. I said, what? What? Miss on me, what? I said, yo, this whole building is cursed. It's cursed. Because like I said, why you digging a hole on the wall and you smoking your weed and you know I got a newborn? They wicked, son. And on top of that, they call ACS on me. Even ACS was like, Miss DeRose, we apologize. We see your house is clean, the baby. But even ACS, let me tell you something, right? I told ACS straight up. I said, yo, you know what? Instead of you guys calling yourself Child Protective Services, you should change your name to Breaking Family Apart. Straight up, nigga. Straight up. That's a legal organization that take your child away to give it to pedophile. Yeah, I said it. Stupid bitch. Yo, that stupid at CPS. Yo, she mad stupid ghetto. She said, who this? I'm like, yo, who raised you? That's how you talk on the phone, bitch. She told me she got 2 children yourself. So I said, oh, okay. So you got 2 children yourself and you doing that bum ass job and you trying to take my baby away from me. Stupid bitch. Yo, they hate me so much that they said, Miss DeRose. I said, yeah, you will address me as Miss DeRose, bitch. I told you not to fuck with me, my nigga. I told you not to fuck with me, man. You want to do that? Santa Maria! I'm caca missing, stupid ass bitch. Ah! Yeah. Yeah. You know they wanted me to be a detective, right? I said, hell no, hell no. You know they told me to become a lawyer, but I said, hell no. Like I said, they're miserable. They're miserable. Like I said, you have 24 hours in a day. You could have did with, but like I said, you want to be drinking, drop it like it's hot with your fake ass. You know, they talk about, oh, you mommy. No, bitch, you're not a fucking mommy. On top of that, you manipulating your son. I know that. You should be ashamed, bitch. This is not DR. This is America, you stupid bitch. But him too, he's stupid. He should stand up for himself. But he ain't got no brain. Trying to set me up. Fuck out of here, bitch. With your gay ass. They want to say I'm lying. Look, 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 look. Now, oh, now all of a sudden, look, 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 look. Now all of a sudden it's going up. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it on YouTube, and I'm gonna embarrass everybody because I'm tired. I'm fed up. They want to say the cops want to say I'm lying. This dumbass right here. Let me tell you, dumbass motherfucker right here, right here. Right, with the ceiling, 2B, and this dumbass bitch right here. And look what they did. This is right in my house. But like I said, I'm not gonna clean the shit. Cause I didn't do the shit. You understand what I mean? I'm not gonna clean it. I'm not gonna clean it. I want the landlord to come here and I'm gonna talk to his bitch ass. Because I told them about this shit. But they wanna set me up. I'm gonna post that shit on YouTube. I don't give a fuck. My cousin was like, do not talk about no, I got to. Cause they're trying to set me up. Yeah, look. He's smoking. Look, he's smoking. He's smoking. He's tight. He's smoking. Yeah, y'all see it was up, right? It's going down. It's going down. And it smelled like weed in the hallway. It smelled like weed in the hallway. Yeah, you see, it's going down. Yep, it's going down. You see it? But when I called the cops, they're like, "You lying?" I'm like, "Man, I don't have this." But that's what I'm talking about. They don't even know who they're talking to. You understand what I mean? Like I said, I'm part of the FINRA. They check my background check all the time. I have an investment management company. I was gonna study for the SIE when I was pregnant, but they very strict. You know, when you're pregnant, you got to use the bathroom often. So I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do it another time." But they say I'm lying. Look at this shit. And that's actually what is it called? This is actually a air filter for the baby. You understand what I mean? So every time talk to the cops, she want to say I'm lying. The 43rd precinct is corrupt. Okay, there's a lot of racist ass cop. Commander Officer Mr. Yerlin Moya, you're a disgrace to the community. You're a disgrace. Okay. Most of your police officer is full of shit. They ignorant motherfucker, uneducated motherfucker. Yeah, I'm saying Mayor Eric Adams. First of all, you got corrupted, and then I don't even know why you still running. You corrupt. You corrupt. You're not there for the black people. You're not there. I'm gonna put you on blast. I'm gonna put you on blast, and that's why I'm putting it on YouTube. My stupid ass cousin, she was like, "Don't put it." No, I have to because they're trying to set me up. Like I said, everyone that know me, they say you. They say you know you're a good mother, right? And that's how you gotta say I'm. It's called emotional abuse. Emotional. You should see the way I talk about it. People's like, yo, there was. It's not. It's not. How you? I forgot how to say. But anyway, so everybody would tell you, they was like, yo, don't say in the past. They was like, yo, you are a good mother. You are a good mother. So like I said, it's against the law to be emotionally abusing someone, coercion, all that stupid shit. You understand? So yeah, I'm gonna put them on blast. And the landlord is wrong. He was like, yo, go talk to the neighbor. I'm like, I'm not talking to the neighbor. I don't know their mental state. You understand what I mean? Because it was on the news where it was two neighbors arguing about the music, right? And the neighbor downstairs, he was African American. He got upset and he shot the father and the son in front of the mother, and that was a Haitian family over some music, over noise complaint. You understand? That's why me personally, if I don't know you, I don't talk to you. I don't talk to you because I don't know where you're in. And the bitch downstairs, I told the bitch not to fucking smoke. And I said, buy Bath and Beyond candle to mask the odor because 311 said, yeah, they had the right to smoke it. But the bitch is still smoking downstairs. So you know what? That's why I don't like talking to people. You can't be that ignorant. You understand? On top of that, it's summertime. Why you don't smoke outside? You got children yourself. But you're a dumbass bitch, you stupid bitch. You smoke cigarette in the downstairs. And I took the time to tell you that nicely. You understand? But like I said, I ain't got no time to, yeah. I'm done. I'm done. Trying to set me up. That's crazy. First of all, I never wanted to come to the Bronx. And Larry, you stupid dumb bitch, I'm mad at you because you were supposed to come over and now you're not picking up your phone. And then you wonder why I curse your ass at, bitch. Yep. Like I said, I had the filter. I don't even smoke. I don't even smoke. Look the air quality. Look the air quality. And look at my baby. Look at my baby. All right, this is crazy. I even call the domestic hotline to file for shelter. That full of shit. I asked my cousin if I could go to her because to be honest with you, I didn't want to be here this weekend. I was like, yo, I just want to stay away from here. I went to Larry house, but he got other guests and they be smoking cigarette in their apartment. So I'm like, nah, I don't want to go there. So it's crazy. Yeah, I'm a prisoner in my own home. Prisoner in my own home. Yo, I heard it. The nigga dig a hole in the wall and he's smoking weed. It smelled like weed in the hallway. You know. So I asked ACS, I said, do you have any place where I could move out? Because I'm trying to move out. I'm stuck here. I'm stuck here with my baby. And, you know, that's not fair for my baby. Shouldn't be going through that. But they trying so hard to portray me as an unfit mother because they're jealous. That's what it is. Come on. Fuck it, I'm gonna open the fucking window. But shit. Yeah, I had to record everything because every time I call the cops want to say the fucking 43rd precinct, they want to say I'm lying. I'm like, bitch, I ain't got no time to be lying, you stupid bitch. And then they wonder why I be cursing all the time. Shit's ridiculous. Let me spread the air. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, the best way to fight that. Because I'm telling you, people are ignorant. They're ignorant, but I can control people. Okay, so the best way to fight that is this. Okay, so that's the only thing I can do. That's it. Because I can't talk to the stupid, mentally challenged neighbor. Because, like I said, the dumb bitch, the gay ass motherfucker, you know I got a newborn, and you dig a hole in the wall and you smoking the fucking weed. It smell like weed in the hallway. So that's the only thing I could do. This, when you buy this, and mask the order, and mask the fucking order. So that's the only thing I could do at this point. You know, but they want to say I'm crazy, I'm this, that, the third. Like I said, gay ass motherfucker. I'm sorry. I'm like I said. I like women too, but I don't do it with anybody. You know what I'm saying? This that's the only thing I could do. Like I said, they try to set me up. I called the cops. They're like, "You lying?" I'm like, "Wow." Go on Google and check D Rose House LLC. It's an investment management company. I don't have time to lie. Go check it out. I'm telling you, the old me, I go 0 to 100 real quick, but I can't do it because I had to take care of my son. I had to be the bigger adult. So the only thing I do is just wait. But very unfortunate. Okay, look at my son. Look at my son. Do I look like I mistreat my son? Huh? Do I look like it? Look, I got him a better crib. There's a lot of program that will help you out. Look, there's like a playpen that I can put stuff on it. When he get bigger, he could, play net, everything. Like I said, I wasn't ready to be a mom, but I did everything. The motherfucker is buying stuff like he making it seem like he was even shocked. He was like, "How you found these organization?" I'm like, "You just gotta ask the right people." I'm telling you, I've been in this country, and my family put me through a lot with the green card and shit. Once I got the green card, they was like, "How you found that?" I said, coming in this country, I learned real quick. You gotta find a way how to ask the right people, because it seemed like my family wanted me to depend on them. There was a particular family member, and she was shocked. She was like, the same thing. My sister, yeah, I'm gonna say my sister. My sister would told me I would never get a finance job with my nappy hair. Guess what, bitch? I did. I did. Thank you. They're mad. They're mad because they're trying to. I'm telling you, they're mad. But it really changed me, to be honest with you. Like, even some people that knew me before back then, like they was like, "Yo, son," like they was like, "Yo, motherhood look good on you." I said, so whatever. So like I said, and that piece of shit always said something. Everything will be held against you, but I'm not ashamed of what I've been through. I know a lot of people are going through the thing that I went through, and got caca, Mr. Busy. Sorry, a lot of people be calling me and shit like that. But yeah, this year's gonna be a good year. This year's gonna be. Yeah, they trying to get me locked up, but it's okay. That's a big lawsuit. Yeah, they have to give me some money. Cause the first time it happened. You see this? You see this? It happened 7 years ago. A bum ass motherfucker fought me, right? I was like, oh shit. I realized I was by myself. My foot was slippery. I tried to kick him and shit. He came back in the fucking bodega, and I was like, yeah, I fought back. The cops, they arrested me, son. They didn't even call the ambulance. The captain, he was like, where you learn how to fight like that? I said, oh, I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu one time. They started laughing, right? Because they was like, you fucked him up, right? I said, I know. I embarrassed the shit out of him. When we got released from the precinct, he looked at me. I looked at him because I thought he wanted to fight me again. He walked away. He had a because that's why I was, because there's a vein right here where you breathe. Because you gotta understand, if you knock my tooth out, you think of what? You really thought I was gonna stay there and cry, right? Right. So yeah, so I hit him right here. And anyway, that's another video for the, yeah. When we was at the precinct, he had the he asked for a bottle of water to put the it's gonna be a pun. Right here, right here. Like, I don't play. I don't play. And the reason why I'm like that is because you understand, I'm the youngest out of 5. I'm the youngest girl. And my big brother crazy, Mackenzie, and Morency too. He crazy. So, yep. I guess they prepare me for this. So I'm saying, yeah, but keep saying I'm crazy, bitch. Like I said, go on Google. The Rose House LLC, investment management company. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, let me see the nigga say duct tape. I'm like, yo, I'm dead ass serious. Okay, that's interesting. So, and I'm not even gonna answer to all because some of you bum ass motherfuckers. So, okay. So he said, Dija. He said, would you rather watch a tree grow or a Negro? Oh, you stupid. Oh, I just okay, yo, you stupid. I just realized what he said. Stupid motherfucker, racist ass bitch. Okay. I'm telling you, some of the comment is so stupid. Michael Holden was like, I'll duct tape him. Thank you, Killuminati. Thank you. Yeah, so like I said, you had to document everything because when I called the cops, they're like, "You lying." Some of this, "Je no sé, no comprende, no habla español," and they speak English. They speak English. They're just playing game. Or the people that do speak on, they're like, "What are you talking about?" That's what my baby father used to do all the time. I'm telling him something. I said, "Yo, you know, you said this, that." He'll be like, "What are you talking about?" I learned from him, so that's why he's stupid. It's like, how you gonna teach me the game and then you trying to trap me? You stupid. You taught me the game. He's told, he told me make sure you don't drink, make sure you don't smoke. He was like, make sure you breastfeed the baby. I said, okay, no problem, Poppy, no problem. Okay, that's what I told him. He told me to do that. Then he said everything you use will be used against you. He was like, oh, stay quiet, be careful what you said. That's what he said. And then what else he said? And then yeah, every time I was like, I would tell him, yo, you know you said that right there, and I'll be like, what are you talking about? And then yo, I'm telling you, I'm facing all this shit, and I'm like, but you taught me the game, so how you gonna try to trap me in it? You know, when a person, okay, let me tell you something. When a person know that they did you dirty, they'll hide from you because they don't have the courage to face you. You know you did me wrong, so that's why you can't face me. I try to have a decent conversation because, like I said, you say you claim to be a father, right? But he don't want to have a conversation over the phone. So I didn't scream at him. I said, "Are you ready to have a conversation?" And I'm talking to him, and he hung up the phone. The mother, fuck that bitch, man. She's a dumbass bitch. But like I said, there's something under the law when you manipulate your sibling to do certain things. Because like I said, I'm like, yo, whatever she said, he does. And I'm like, but huh, none. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? That's against the law. You know that, right? I hope you ready. I don't know what her bum ass name is. But I'm telling you, and she looks stupid with her fake ass. You understand what I mean? Like I said, you had the opportunity to be a mother to your son, but you wanted to drop it like it's how I drink liquor and shit like that. And then you had the audacity to say that you mommy to my son. No, you're not mommy, bitch. You're not. And she did that same thing. No habla English. But the bitch know how to speak English. You see the disrespect? Like I said, I have a newborn. I have a newborn. The motherfucker did a hole in the wall so I could smell the weed coming in. Like I said, you see, I have the filter. The landlord got me the filter, and it's coming in my apartment. I was about to move. I got approved for a transfer request, and these motherfuckers want to call ACS on me. But like I said, bitch, you taught me the game. So why are you trying to trap me? Can anybody explain to me? Because, like I said, y'all think I'm crazy, right? But the more y'all do stupid shit, the more I'm gonna record it, okay? And when the detective, because like I said, eternal affair is involved, okay? I cannot wait to show them the proof because, like I said, they want to say that I'm lying, and I don't have the time to be lying. Like I said, go ahead, go on Google. The Rose House, the Rose House LLC investment management company. I was about to study for my license, but like I said, and I don't have the time to lie because FINRA is like the police of finance. They check my background check all the time, all the time, all the time. So like I said, I don't have the time to be lying, but I'm dealing with ignorant cop that's not educated, that stupid motherfucker, like that stupid bitch that I showed you the business card with. So let's see, because I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. They thought I was a stupid ass, dumb ass bitch, but I'm not. So keep fucking with me. Yeah, that gay ass nigga, he's stupid. You see me with my stroller and shit. The dumbass crackhead too. She see me with my and they want to smoke crack and shit like that. Like I said, I was in the process. The judge said, I asked the judge, I said, am I allowed to leave my apartment? She was like, sure, you can leave your apartment. But everybody want to let me down. So the 1045 Ward LLC, the landlord, I told you. I told you. But he want to act ignorant too, so I'm waiting till Monday. I'm waiting till Monday. Like I said, I'm not cleaning that shit. I didn't do the shit, bitch. So yeah. I told the motherfucker. Like I said, they're trying to set me up. But people want to say I'm crazy. Okay? Keep saying I'm crazy. I'm showing to you, right? I'm showing to you, right? And the people I talked to, they was like, and I said, you gotta stop saying that. They're like, you are a good mother. You are. But I'm so shocked because I'm like, wow, like, why people are so mad? You understand what I mean? Why are you so mad at me? Because I'm trying to make it. Like I said, you could have everything one shot and lose. Kwasawi. That's what it is when you work for the white man. Then okay, they're gonna remind me. They're gonna remind you that you are a nigga. But they're so shocked because I have a good memory. So even though I was drinking liquor, you know what I mean, smoking, because I was really depressed because I'm like, damn, maybe I should have never went in finance. I'm like, why it's not working? Why it's not working? Well, you know what? Everything happened for a reason. And, you know, it's not good to try to fit in when you're not welcome. People fired me because they wanted to keep their job. People lay me off because, like I said, I was too smart for my own good. So I'm creating my own opportunity. And like I said, y'all want to say Haitian people or booty scratcher and shit like that. You know the Haitian community is very big in the United States. So I'm gonna help my Haitian people because the white man want to remind me that I am a nigga. In order for me to work for the white man, I gotta have straight hair and talk like this. That's why they're harassing me. They tight. They tight. They tight. Yeah, so the bitch she threw eggs, right? And then the cops came and she was like, I want to see the first of all, I'll see you the video that the girl's kicking my door. Then on top of that, I'll show you the restraining order. I'll show you the police report. And she's like, I'm trying to help you. I was like, yo, this stupid dumb bitch. Yo, this is the second time she did that. When I asked her for her, yo, you shouldn't see she was so mad. Because that's what they try to do. They're trying to get me aggravated so they can be like, oh, she's an angry black woman and arrest me. But I know the game. My baby father taught me the game. So that's why I'm like, why are you trying to trap me? You taught me the game. So I'm not cleaning that shit because I told the landlord about the situation and he don't want to do shit. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there because I did not do that. You understand what I mean? I'm being targeted because like I said, go on Google. My business is D Rose House LLC. I'm a chief financial officer of my own company. Like I said, these white people didn't want to give me opportunity. I'm creating my own, and trust me, I'm gonna help my Haitian people. They mad. They trying to intimidate me online, and different people is calling me, and I'm like, hold on, I just changed my phone number. How you got my number? Like I said, I'm not doing anything legal technically. So yeah, keep calling me mentally ill. Keep calling me booty scratcher. Keep calling me crazy. Go on Google right now. My company name is DeRose House LLC. It's an investment management company. I'm registered with FINRA because I was in the process of taking my license, so I could take the Series 7, so I could sell investment product. Okay, but since the white man is so mad, they trying to intimidate me and do that reverse psychology. I'm gonna help my Haitian people. Hold on, he's up. Hold on. Okay, my bad. Hold on. Okay, Papa, hold on. I'm just gonna wash my hands. Yes, baby. You up? Huh? Come here, Papa. Come here. That's the thing. This is off. Sorry. Okay, for the new subscriber, this is Arian, my son. Every time, look, he just woke up, so he looking at the camera. Sometimes he cry because he want me to hold him, right? So I'm not even on live, and he be looking at the camera because he think that. Look, he just woke up. Hold on. You okay, boo boo? Hmm? You alright? So like I said, you can call Odysseus all you want, but I'm not mistreating the child. Look how he's so attached to me because I take good care of my son. Like he's looking at it, he's like, yo, what the? You want to say me something, Papa? Huh? He killed me because he saw a light. Look, because it's jealousy, Killamanani. It's jealousy. That's what it is. So, hey, hold on. Hold on. He always does that. Hold on. You know what? You know what? I think he's gonna be a fighter because sometimes I put him on my stomach and he'd be like, "Pah!" I'm like, oh. One time I'm not. No, babies are a blessing. I swear to God, like that's the best thing that ever happened in my life. So I was talking to him. I forgot how many weeks he was, and he was like, I'm like, oh. What happened, Papa? Hmm? You hungry? What? Oh boy, hold on. I think he want me to hold him. Hold on. Yeah, you see, he want me to hold him. So yeah, so people that lie like that is jealousy. That's what it is. And that's why I don't like the apartment in New York City because the apartment are so thin. People would just be hearing your conversation and then they try to set you up. And what I learned about New York is you got to be careful who you associate yourself with. Because let me tell you something. I met a girl, right? Um, when that was when I was in the shelter, and then we was talking, and then she said she got locked up because her friend was gang member. And even though she was not participated in illegal activity, she got locked up and she lost custody of her children. And I think she spent a year in prison. And I was like, so that's why I'm very careful who I associate myself with, because just by hanging out with the wrong person is guilty through association. You understand what I mean? And like I said, back in the day, I used to be like, oh, I don't judge anybody. I should give everybody a chance. But there's some people, it's not worth it to give them a chance because, like I said, look, I got a missing tooth. And all I was trying to tell them is give them knowledge and they got jealous. You understand? So that's what I mean. I don't hang out with anybody. I'd rather keep to myself. You understand? But some men, and that's why I'm trying to wear awareness, be careful who you lay with because like I said, like they will manipulate you and lie to you. Like my ex previous partner, I knew he had a criminal record, but he kept saying that he didn't do it. So I was like, okay. And then when we had a business opportunity, they did a background check of both of us. And the person was like, why are you hanging out with this person? Like, do you know the rap sheet? And I was like, I didn't know. So so I told him that. And I was like, you know what he told me? He was like, I lied because I didn't want to scare you. But I'm like, you can't do that because especially when you have a business, people are gonna start talking and it's not good for business. You understand? So it's like, why would you lie to me about that? You understand what I mean? So and then in this situation, it was the same thing. I'm thinking they're just selling weed because weed is not illegal in New York. It's legal. You understand? But come to find out they part of a gang activity and I was just like I said, if I would have known, I would have never. You understand? So you see, he keeps doing that. He wilding. You hungry? Hmm? You hungry, Papa? He always does that. So I'm trapped in my old castle. Hold on. I know if I put him, he's gonna start crying. Like he be looking at it, he's like, what? He's so alert. He's so alert. You know, I'm trying to create a safe space for my son, but you see, this apartment is not a safe. I don't even. First of all, I don't even know how it passed inspection. You understand? I don't even know how. And like I said, I was in the process of leaving, and they called ACS on me saying that I smoke weed in front of my son, and what else, and that I neglect my son, and they said some other shit. And then I'm like, first of all, I don't even hang out with nobody. I don't. So you understand? And that's how I know it's him, because the name that they use. And then ACS too, they're wicked people. So I'm just saying, I don't even know why this organization exists. You understand? I really don't. But like, why are you going after the children that's well dressed, taken care of, and then you trying to twist up my words? You hungry, Papa? You hungry? Hold on, maybe it's the diaper. Hold on. Oh, my bad. It's his diaper. Give me a minute. Hold on. Okay, come on. Wait. Come on. So are you hungry? Huh? Hey, Papa. You hungry? Okay, I'll make some. Hold on. Come here, Bob. Hold on. Let me put the diaper up. Come here, Papa. You know, I think he's hungry because you know the cue is when they're hungry, they bite their hand. But at that stage, they say he might have some teeth, so I bought him this little toy so he could chew on it. Because I'm like, why is he biting his hand? I don't know, I'm trying to figure out if he's hungry or not. Because sometimes I think he's hungry, and I give him the formula, and he don't even drink it. So yeah, so that's why I'm recording everything, because when I call the police and they send the police to my house. Okay, let me. And when they send the police to my house, a couple of them say that I'm lying, and I'm like, I don't have the time to be lying, like, you understand? But I'm being judged because I'm black. That's why. And like I said, like when I said, "Je no send," I'm not racist. My son is half Dominican, and I'm Haitian, but I was born in Canada. Yeah, I know. Killuminati 77. He's like, who lie about something like that? People are weirdo. It's true. So people will try to set you up. This is America. I'm telling you, sometimes I come here and smell like crack or it smell like weed in the hallway. I call 311. They're like, it's not illegal to smoke weed. But if I would have smoked weed in front of my child, it would have been illegal. That's why I got off of that stupid program, postpartum support group, because that dumbass bitch, Daniela, she was like, oh, I could smoke weed in front of my son. And that's not even true. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. How you going to be jealous of a baby? That's crazy. You know, and I was minding my business, right? And they come and harass me on my YouTube channel. I'm like, that's why I was like, oh, okay. They're stupid. They're stupid. And I know he's involved, because whatever she said, he used to say that. So they're not that smart, to be honest with you. Because the same thing, she was like, oh, I smoke weed. And I'm like, but how you know that? I don't even know you, and you never came in my crib. You never came in my crib. Another thing he used to do, he used to tell me that she have her husband and stuff like that. I didn't even know nothing about it. Come to find out, the older boy, that's her son. I was like, oh, all that time I thought that was your. So that's how I know they've been fucking around. Now the question is, did you invite the bitch in my house and fuck her in my bed? And like I said, I'm not narrow. And there was a neighbor downstairs. She just told me, she was like, yo, I don't like the bitch because, you know, she used to hang out with my baby father behind my back. They used to smoke weed. They came in my crib, this, that, and this. So I was like, oh, it makes sense. Because I was wondering why she was acting like that. Because the only thing I told her was I will call ACS because she was talking crazy to her daughter. But I never did because I know how the system is. And, you know, that's never my intention to break any family apart. But since you want to bring false accusation and do that to me, karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch. I did everything trying to prevent that. I even told her, I said, yo, you want to fuck him? You more than welcome to fuck him because I'm not interested. He mad because I don't want to drop it like it's hot. Let me tell you something. Last time he was here, right? He was here for 20 minutes. My therapist was like, what? I was like, yeah, he was here. She was like, it seemed like he was more there for you than the baby. I said, I know. He mad. But keep saying that I'm lying, bitch. Keep saying that I'm lying. Keep saying that I'm mentally ill. Matter of fact, I'm mentally ill, right? So under the law, I am a protected group, right? I'm a protected group. The big question is, did you bring the bitch in my house when I was working at that bum-ass supermarket and y'all was fucking in my bed? I'm telling you, some people, they for the street, lead them for the street. Okay? And I will never do that again. Talking about I trap you. No, bitch, you trap me. The fuck? Your bum ass fucking mother, whoever she is. Stupid bitch. Come here. You hungry? Yeah, papa. Yeah. Yeah, I asked ACS if they could find me another shelter because, like I said, I don't even feel comfortable in my own home. The landlord is a bitch ass nigga. He trying to increase my rent. Oh. Oh, Papa. Where? Okay, hold on. Oh. You don't want that? Come on. He don't want that. He want the breast milk. And that's why I was trying to say the stupid dumb bitch, the supposedly grandmother and his dumb ass. But they're like, you trying to keep the baby away from us. I'm like, yo, he doesn't like the fucking formula. He want breast milk. Yeah, look. You don't want it? Huh? Yeah, the way, yeah, he don't want it. Right. So anyway, so I'm happy because yeah, my witness, because I'm telling you, the 43rd precinct, they want to say that I'm lying and stuff. Like I said, I don't have no no time to lie. Go to the Rose House LLC on Google. You'll see I have my investment management company. I was in the process of getting my license. I'm under FINRA because they check your background check consistently. Because you understand, if you want to manage people money, they want to make sure that, yeah, papa, they want to make sure that you're not fraudulent. You understand what I mean? Because this is people livelihood. You understand? And yeah, I don't have the time to be lying. I don't have the time for that. I remember I used to work at a real estate, and the guy was like, "Say whatever is on your chest, because when you don't say it, it'll bother your soul. It will bother your soul." And I'm telling you, I used to live with a family member, and we was going through a lot, and I had to act a certain way, but in reality, I wanted to tell them so badly how I thought about them, but because of my living situation, I had to act like I liked them. But in reality, I hated them. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, me personally, I rather tell the truth. It's like, what's the point of lying? Whatever is done in the dark is gonna come in the light. So what's the point of lying? And then why are you trying to shame me a bit about my struggle? I was open enough to share you my struggle, but you're gonna make fun of me, and now you mad because I'm trying to move forward. You told me you didn't want to be with me anymore. You told me that. So what's the problem? And on top of that, you taught me the game. So why are you trying to trap me? Like I said, the bitch could have him, man. I don't want him. But he's so mad, he trying to trap me, get me locked up because he miserable. I went to a Dominican restaurant and I told her about my situation. A random lady, and she was like, "Oh, you know why he's doing that? Because he know you moving forward, and he know he can't get to the same point as you. That's why he trying to fuck you up." That's why I'm trying to say, ladies, be careful who you live with, because I'm like, but why would you want to do that? Why? And I begged him to stay with me, and he was like, nah, nah, nah. He rather pick the street. But I didn't know he was like a big gang. I'm thinking, oh, he probably selling weed because it's legal in New York. You could sell weed in New York. So I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, you could smoke weed in New York. It's legal. You could smoke weed. So that's what I thought he was doing. Come to find out, no, he a big street motherfucker. I'm like, damn, he's a good actor. He's a good actor. Like, he really fooled me. He had my phone, my laptop, my Bluetooth. Cause I was wondering. I was like, yo, hold on. I was like, why my Bluetooth coming in and out, in and out? You understand? Hey, baby. On top of that, the fucking neighbor next door, I swear to God, I had to curse this motherfucker out because he kept talking to whatever. That's why I don't hang out with anybody, and I don't let anybody in my house. And I'm going to be very careful now. Very careful. If you're not on my level, sorry, I cannot hang out with you. I have too much to lose. You understand? I have too much to lose. I was there. I lost everything. Now I'm trying to get back there. Now you see they're trying to bring me down. I can't. And I didn't want to. I didn't even want to tell y'all my next move, but I have to say it because they keep saying that I'm lying. Check my company, The Rose House LLC. It's an investment management company. And I was in the process of studying. I wasn't even in the process of leaving this bum ass apartment, and they called ACS on me, talking about I'm mistreating the child. What time is it, man? It's 1:17. Like, to be doing something like that, it had to be like a demon possessing you or something, because that's wicked. That's wicked. And I told the bitch, I said, you want to fuck my bitch? You can fuck him. I do not care. And she act like, oh no, she's not doing it. And guess what? The neighbor that was downstairs, she confirmed it. Even, matter of fact, even the super was like, yo, she crazy. Even the Puerto Rican next door, I don't know who's the Puerto Rican, but he was like, yeah, even the Puerto Rican got the problem with the bitch on 2A. And then what else? And then and he told me the same thing. He's like, yo, do not hit her because you have too much to lose. So I learned from that mistake. It's like, be careful who you surround yourself with. You could get guilty to association because, like I told you, the woman that I met in the shelter, she was like, she got locked up because even though she wasn't selling drugs and stuff like that, because she knew they was gang member and because they knew what they was doing, she got locked up. Me, on the other hand, I didn't know. I thought he was just selling weed because I was like, "What you do?" And he was like, "Oh, anything I say will be used against me." And I was like, "Okay." And then I was crying because I was like, I want us to be a family. And he was like, "Oh, the stuff that I do, oh, the type of lifestyle that I do, I can't have a girlfriend." And I was like, "What?" Like I was so confused. I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he picked the street. But I didn't know what he was doing. I'm thinking he's just selling drugs and he ran to hang out with his friends. You understand? That's what I thought. When he bought the gun in my house, he told me it was a BB gun. I was like, I looked at him. I was like, that does not look like a BB gun. I was like, yo, get that shit out of my house. And he got mad and he broke the window. I was like, give me the money to fix the window. He never gave me the money. It was wintertime. I was pregnant. And then when I told him, give me the money, right? He was like, oh, it's not that serious. Put duct tape on the window. He said a lot of disrespectful shit. One time he was like, oh, I can't slap the shit out of you because I know you're going to call the cops. I said, yeah. Yeah, I will call the cops. You got what I'm saying? I'm a woman too. But if you put your hands on me, it doesn't matter if you beat me up or whatever. I'm going to scratch your face. I'm going to do something. So you don't put your hands on me. I don't play that shit. Now, the sad part is I will have to explain to my son this whole shit. And that's what you deal with, selfish ass motherfucker. That's what my doula said. She said, before you get involved with someone, look at their culture. Look at how they treat women. And I never thought about it. I was like, what? But now it makes sense. It makes sense. So ladies, be careful who you lay with. Like I said, just be careful because I swear to God. Yeah, Papa. Yeah. It's a struggle. And it's not fair for the child. You understand what I mean? It's not fair for the child. And that bum ass precinct, 43rd precinct, Mr. Yerlin Mona, you're a disgrace to the community. You're a disgrace to the because I went to your LinkedIn and you're fucking and you like, yeah, you there for the community and shit like that. And no, they fucking racist. The bitch come in my fucking apartment talking about, can I come in? I'm like, nah, bitch. I didn't say that, but I was like, no, you got to play the game. It's like a mental game. The first time I was not prepared, but not, and I learned from my baby father. He put me on because every time I would tell him, he'll be like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, why he keeps saying that? Why he keeps saying that? I swear to God. So that's why I'm asking you, stupid. Why are you trying to trap me and you taught me the game? And your bum ass mom or whoever, the bitch with the fake ass, she wicked too. She wicked. Cause I see whatever she said you do. It's like you don't have a brain. You understand? You. I don't know. You don't have a brain. So. Anyway, I'm gonna log off. Damn, I already been there for an hour. God damn. Okay. Anyway, please like, share, and subscribe. Any donation will be truly appreciated. Yeah, that dumbass bitch was like, can you donate? Bitch, get the fuck out of my life, okay? Like I said, you don't have to be, but I'm a single mom, okay? And I have a crazy ass baby father. So yeah, any donation will be truly appreciated because bitch, I'm dropping knowledge, you stupid ass bitch. Who is that? Amanda Morin? Yeah, get the fuck out of my life with your stupid ass. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, hold on. Oh, my bad. No, you stupid. You said, can you donate? And then you said, can I donate? So I don't know if you was trying to be slick, but like I said, I'm a single mom, okay? I'm trying to make it. So if you was trying to be funny, Amanda Morin, you could get the fuck out of my life because I really don't care. And that's the problem with y'all motherfucker. Y'all hiding behind the camera and trying to harass me. Y'all should feel ashamed. Y'all should feel ashamed for real. So anyway, please like, share, and subscribe. Any donation will be truly appreciated. Okay, you can check on my bio for more information. But like I said, it's gonna be a big lawsuit because I refuse to be disrespected. I refuse. And these, you see, these bum ass motherfucker, they wicked. I heard him make noise and dig a hole, and he's smoking his weed. The bum ass bitch, true. I'm telling you, I think she's a crackhead. One morning she went out without no makeup. The dark circle in her eye. I was like, oh, she's a crackhead. She's a crackhead. Yeah, Papa. You right. Anyway, let me get off. I have my son to attend to. Okay.